Sensor is that kind of player. And then we have Theory and Sharp as well, kind of those players that like pushing the enemy's base and making things happen. So
yeah, I love it whenever they push the enemy base and apply the pressure. It's always a good thing. So we are now going to be getting it started, ladies and gentlemen, with just a 20-second countdown. Who do you think is going to win it, SB or TK? Let us know. It's definitely going to be interesting. I hear some TK. I hear some TK in the audience. Okay, we're pumped up. So just about 5-second countdown. And if you want, go ahead and start off and just talk a little bit about the breakout.
So we're going to be seeing some teams battling for green off the break. Green and top control are the main 2 points that you want to control, since the mid streets are whatever it leads to be really is what you want to control. So we're going to see Clay here make an aggressive push towards the left side of the map, trying to get some control for his team. He's definitely going to have to battle one. Normally there's always at least one person that pushes on each side, and he does get the first pick there. Good play, but they are on B. So
yeah, see that. I actually want to get on board with Sharp, who's Sharpeisha apparently. He is currently 1-0 on that B flag, looking to go for that BC split. A nice win right there. He's going to be joined by Neslo, I believe, behind him. They already got the CB split now, looking pretty good.
So we see TK winning break, and now they're going to make plays towards their courtyard to try and keep them back at their base as much as they can. Obviously try and build a lead off the start and maybe go for 3-cap later on in the game.
Yeah, 3-cap definitely would be the option they want to go to. 3 down for TK as Theory. He's last up. He's going to be looking like he's going to be making his way over for A. Maybe make that rotation over there and force team SB off of that B flag. Nice kill.
Yeah, he needed that kill though, because now he's going to have a player to worry about at A. And it's going to be a hard kill to get, especially if it's in the air. But
he does get
a huge kill on Fears, and they're on B as well here. If they can win those gunfights on B, and they do, they're getting trade kills.
Triple cap, here we go.
Huge. And the 3-cap might start here. And they do have the corners now, so
another Sharp triple cap.
Plays.
Oh my gosh, TK with the triple cap. If they're able to maintain this, they're going to have a huge lead right now. Coming out big against SB. Sharp leading his team 5-2 with 2 captures. He is just going for kills at this point, and he's doing a great job. Fantastic aiming with that MTAR.
And we see SB here splitting up for both flags. It's going to be about TK making a stop for one of them. And we see Sharp cannot find him. He's that player's at least going to get the contest on B. Actually, no. Oh, no, he does. Yeah, he did get the contest, but we see Theory and his teammate Clay actually getting that right back.
And there you go. They got it right back, showing the tenacity of TK as they're able to get that CB split once again. But SB going quickly into action is Sharp, the only one up, doing a great job defending it. However, Clay is going to spawn up. He's going to go ahead and try to frag it. Is he going to get a kill? Oh, he gets a hit marker, but B is going to be captured again. A fantastic battle going on here, but TK leading.
Yeah, TK with a 15-point lead here. We're going to have to look for SB to slow down a little bit, try and get that lead back. But we do see a player sneaking to C right here for SB, but he does get picked. And we do see 2 down on each team, and we have a player on TK on A now, so both teams going for their home flags, but TK seems to be the one leading on that battle.
Yeah, TK going for the AC split now to apply the pressure on B, but not going to get it. Did neutralize it, however, as they are going to have C and B, but look at SB trying to capture C, but a good kill coming off from TK as they're able to hold it down.
And we have 3 down here, and TK is probably going to get B off this since SB was forced to go back to their home flag. And we see Sharp here, top control, trying to make some plays. His team is just trying to slay right here. They do have B, so they just need to keep control, and that's 1 dead. And they have 2 down, and SB is on B, so they might trade this again. We see some back and forth action on the middle part of the map. This is pretty crazy.
This is pretty crazy. Sharp, look at him, 12-6 with that 2 OKD and 2 captures, leading his team. Ultimately, Theory struggling just a bit at 2-6, but he's playing objectively, and that is what counts.
And a great smart play there from Neslo, only playing contest today, not going for the full cap. This is a big kill coming up right here, and he does pick it up on Fears. He just needs to slow it down a bit, and there's a player that is going to pick him off in his back. Playing for the full cap there was a bit greedy, but he does end up getting that contest and bringing his team to a bit more of a lead.
And AB now is going to be in the hands of SB. Sharp is going to be making his way up top control, no bottom control. And he's going to probably go for B, but it looks like he's actually making his way over towards A. This seems to be the thing TK is really good at.
Yeah, TK really loves pushing the other team's home flag. It can cost them though, because we see a lot of B trades going on because they kept dying when they were pushing that. But if it works, like we saw earlier in the 3-cap, if it works, then it's a good play to make because you get a lot of points out of it.
And Neslo is going to be up top control Theory. He's going to be at bottom right there. Is going to lose that gunfight. Clay, the only one up at this point. He's going to be going for B solo, and he's going to go down all 4 down for TK. Yep. SB, they're going to be applying the pressure. Actually, you know, they haven't been greedy like TK has. They haven't been going for the opposite flag, trying to flip those spawns. They've just been trying to make that AB split work for them, and they've been able to catch up. They were at about a 20 to 30-point deficit at one point.
Yeah, it's a bit harder to actually push C flag for a 3-cap. The spawns, you seem to spawn closer to C a lot closer to C, than you do at A. So, but we do see TK here making a strong push in the middle. And SB is getting a lot of kills. They're controlling green side, which is the most important thing for TK to get control of here. If they don't get green back, getting B is going to be very hard because SB is going to keep spawning green and getting able to get angles.
And Nesla going for those nice kills. He is going to get taken out, however, he's hopping on board with Clay. Looks like he's watching that flank. Knows someone's going to be on C, and he's 100% correct. SB going for the triple cap. This is a huge two-piece that he needs right now. It is neutralized, and he's able to get it. And Neslo, he's going to be on it to capture it. And uh-oh, watch out. There's going to be 2 players on B.
And the big part of that is they give up B to push C, and it did not convert on that. So TK does get the control back and might be able to tie this game up as this game is dwindling down here towards the end. It's a 4-point game with 20 seconds left.
Yeah, 20 seconds left. Clay going 15 and 10. We see Sharp faltering a little bit. He had a high KD at the beginning, now 14 and 11. Theory stepped it up a little bit, going 5 and 13. Neslo 7 and 12 as 4 go down. SB is now able to capture A and B once again, and they are going to maintain the lead going into the second round.
Yeah, SB's going to have a three-point lead going into the next round. As you look at the stats there, we see 2 players on TK having a bit of a rough time. We saw a lot of flag trading. Maybe if I had to recommend anything for both these teams, maybe just to slow it down a tiny little bit when they do get B first. Make sure you get your kills before you push for a 3-cap. They're kind of trying to do too much at once, which was my team's problem actually on this map. You just try and, you get antsy once you get things going, and if you don't actually convert on those kills when you make that push, then you pretty much give B right back up because your teammates are not alive mid-map, so your team's spawning at your home flag rather than B.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay, so interesting stuff coming in. You know, like you said, SB had to control the pace of the game, and they did just that. They were able to slow down TK. TK came out so aggressive. They came out so strong, especially Sharp, who was at one point 12 and 6, ended up finishing 16 and 12. But, you know, fantastic stuff coming from them as we are now going to be going into the second part of the map. Now, talking about Sovereign, do you think any spawn or any flag, rather, is better?
So the C side is favorable for the sole reason that it's really hard to get 3-capped on. It's usually to sneak at A than it is at C. And it's also better to, the top control is a much more easier route to take. There's much more angles to play than to go green. So we're going to see, I think we're going to see a lot of different things, but what we really want to look forward to is TK getting that early start again. If they can get that big push going off the break and actually slow it down and hold it this time, then we'll definitely see them taking this map. But SB is not going down without a fight.
No, SB's leading right now by 3 points. Not a lot, but still can add up. You know, these games do, in fact, come down to just minuscule points as everybody's going to be spawning up 24 seconds now on that countdown. You see Sharp on your screen. He is pumped up and ready to go, as well as TK. Clay is saying, let's go. You know he's pumped up.
Clay never stops.
Clay never stops,
never
man. He's an animal. He's a manimal. He's ready to go. 10 seconds, and we're going to stay on board. Who do you want to get off with the break?
I think Saints is a good start here. Saints is definitely a player that's going to be aggressive off the break. And on the last side, we saw SB going straight for a B cap. So I think Saints is going to be part of that if they do this again. They decide to do that same strategy on this side. So it's going to be interesting to see who wins break. Winning break is always a big thing, especially for SB now that they're on the C side. It's a lot easier to hold if they can push him back into A. So we're going to have to see what goes.
Saints being cautious around that corner. Looks like he's heading towards A, doing much what TK did in the beginning, and putting bullets, but not able to get that kill as he's going to go down. But try to find somebody making some moves. That was Apathy. He's going to be top, or no, he's going to be over there on the catwalk, making his way over towards B, which they are losing, able to get a nice kill, and he's going to be joined by Sensor there. And they look like they're going to have B as 3 go down. They're going to have the CB split.
And we see 3 down, and like I was saying, actually they forced a spawn. A player spawns C here in the back. He's going to be sneak up. He should be able to get contest minimum for that. So we do see actually SB here being aggressive for A, which is the reason why these spawns are really like
erratic.
Fluky. Yeah, they're really all over the map. So it's going to be interesting to see whoever gets the kills right here is going to be about who can get map control after this little crazy play. Ooh, after he almost get a good skill there, but he does get taken down, and now we see TK possibly going to get the 2-cap, and SB getting a bit in the there.
This is not looking good. This is much different. TK definitely stepping up their game overall. It looks like they're going to make a comeback CB split at this moment, and the Sensor, he's just going to be posted up here. Now, why do you think he's posting up at this point?
They're just trying to slay, really. It's just like they were mid-map, and the other team had to push forward, but as you saw there, Sensor got taken out by a quick headshot, and that's going to be 3 down. TK now has map control, and TK's got the C side now, so it's going to be interesting to see. As long as they don't overextend themselves to kind of like what SB did, they should be able to control the pace of the game here and maybe take this map up.
Well, we're going to on board with Sensor as he's going to be attacking that B flag.
As soon as I say that, 4 down.
Exactly, right there. So it looks like SB is going to be successful in getting it unless there's a Kobe nade that's going to come through, which it does, but Sensor is going to stay up, and they're going to have that A-B flag split once again.
And as long as SB holds green here, they should be able to hold map control and keep this setup going. And we see Saints here being aggressive again. Constant aggression by SB. They never stop. So the TK is on B, and Saints is trying to give them that little flankeroo. He does pick up 1, and picks up 2, but TK does get the flag, and Apti is going to be the last player alive as TK picks up 3 and has map control again. Like I said, it's I don't even want to say they're going to slow down because they probably won't. It's been pretty much like that all game. So, but TK does seem to have a setup going here, and they're holding it pretty much holding it down.
Yeah, they're doing a really great job. Oh, and a shank comes in big. Hopping on board with Saints now as he needs to go even more bigger than that shank. Coming in, gets a nice kill, pre-fire in there, and he does go down, hopping on board. Let's actually get on board with Fierce, see what Fierce is up to. He's hanging out in the back. He's guarding A because he knows TK has a tendency to come back there and try to get the triple cap.
Yeah, he's being really, really scared about it, and that's kind of hurting his team right now because his team is forced to push up. They're pushing in waves rather than a full team effort, so it's really hurting them now. As you can see, they're always coming off one-off spawn. They're always trying to challenge gunfight, and trading kills for them is not going to work right now. They need to get 2 down, try and make a push for an objective, and take their time pushing towards that objective, or else they're going to lose this game.
Yeah, TK's already negated that 3-point lead that SB had in the beginning, just nearing the 2-minute mark. It seems as though TK has really stepped up their game. Sharp going 9 and 6, everybody else going about even. Clay going negative, but he's got that capture, playing objectively overall. We're going to hop on board. Let's actually still, so Fierce still in the bed. No, he's at B now, just about at B.
Someone's actually on C for SB here, and that's going to be a big play as they do go for that little flip, and they get on B as well. I don't know about getting on both those flags at the same time is a good thing, but Sensor is going for the full cap, and he does get that kill, and that's going to be an AC setup. Always a scary thing for a team that's lost the first side to be stuck in his setup because it's a predicament. You have to push one flag. You kind of have to give up B, and if you do those gunfights at the corner flags, then really bad things can happen.
Well, it looks like TK was going for A. However, Apathy, too much for them to handle as he's going to be leaving that flag, and looks like he's going to be heading over towards B to take advantage as we see TK. They're still staying at B. They don't even seem to that. Well, there they go. They're going to move over to C at this part, but nobody from SB pushed up for B as they should have. That was the original plan. Why didn't they follow through with it?
So they actually all spawned at A, which is the reason why they weren't at C anymore. But they do, since TK was forced to rotate back to C for that cap, they're going to get B back right here.
But it worked.
It really worked. Yeah, it worked, and it brought them back in the game. We have a 10-point differential here. Actually, 7 points if you count. Now 6 points if you count that difference. And SB has map control. So they have to get this is the biggest kills in the game right here. In the next 20 seconds, it's going to determine who wins this game.
Oh, this is huge. I'm going to be on board with Sensors for a little bit as he's going to get contested from the right side. Needs to be sneaky here. Able to take out Neslo there, holding it down. A was getting contested as TK trying to make some moves. The points getting ever so close. It's going to come down to the wire. Sensor going big here. May make his way over towards C, but look at this guy. He is now on a 4-kill streak, I do believe. He's currently 9 and 6. And look at his captures. 6 captures, a Slayer, and an objective player.
Sensor is going off this game on the capture-wise objective plays. And his team needs to hold this just for about a few more seconds. But TK does make a push, and we're going to see a really close plays here. TK needs to go for it. Oh, he does die.
4 down.
4 down, and they down on all the flags. It's going to be interesting to see how it goes for the last. I think
my
SB,
gosh, what's going to happen?
SB has this.
Wait.
Oh, no, Sharp has this.
No! TK!
TK won. TK won.
Wow! Wow. Fantastic.
Crazy last 3 cap there at the very end of the game.
Wow.
And that was a clutch kill. Last kill cam right there. Clutch kill for Sharp to get that full cap.
Wow.
I was a bit confused on who was top or bottom, but that was
TK won by 2 points.
TK won by 2 points.
By 2 points. You know, a while back I was casting with Turbo Show. He predicted that, but I don't think he predicted it here. But maybe he did, he'll say. So let's go ahead and take a seat as we'll just talk about that was fantastic. Fantastic stuff. TK really looked down and out. SB was just, the aggression was up. He predicted them to come and take this domination on Sovereign. However, TK just pulled it out in the end. Some big kills from Sharp, and that was really the deciding factor.
Yeah, we saw some really close plays at the end. It was really the trade-off of both teams being aggressive that it created some really fluky, random plays, but it's all about going clutch, and TK was just that team that just came out on top of those clutch plays, ended up taking them out by 2 points.
It's 2 points.
2 points is never a fun margin.
No, it's not, but I mean, that's how the whole tournament's been. I mean,
it
doesn't surprise anyone, right? And we're going to be
be
going into Search and Destroy on Octane. Ask you your prediction, of course, just as I did for Domination on Sovereign.
So it's going to be interesting how it goes. Clay's a really good sniper, so we see a lot of sniping. Octane's probably the main sniper map right now. I believe Fears snipes for SB. I'm not entirely sure if he's going to be doing that right now. But SB is a really slowish team on this map. It's going to be interesting to see how TK can actually translate their aggression on this map. It's really, there's a lot of different strategies, a lot of open spots on the map you can use to your advantage. It's a map that's really like, it's really not been like, people don't know how to play yet because there's so many open areas that people don't know how to abuse yet. There's different strategies. Like this is probably the map you'll see to change the most throughout the year because it's such a wide open map. So many areas you can take advantage of.
Yeah, I mean, B-Bomb is the site to go to really for everybody. A is just to sort of throw your opponents off, but it's so risky because you got to cross through open, and it's very interesting. But anyways, guys, coming up next is going to be S&D on Octane. Don't go anywhere. TK leading 1-0.